Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah, Hey, hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey y'all!
It's your girl Chanel, and we are back with another episode of Keeping It Ugly with Chanel and
Chantel.
yes, what's up?
Okay, guys, now that the month of love has officially come to an end,
Mm.
and from what we're hearing, some of y'all are happily single. Hey, ready to mingle? Oh,
Oh,
it's complicated. You ain't got to be a hoe if you're ready to mingle, but it does get complicated. And we all want to know what's on the mind of the opposite sex. So, of course, we had to keep it ugly, all the way ugly for y'all, and get some answers to the questions that have been on everybody's mind at some point in the dating game.
yes. So today we have a special guest who is no stranger to expressing his opinions daily on his socials, right? So he
Yes.
gets the conversation started. He makes people laugh, cry, and some people even get mad at his ass. But when he has something to say, he's going to put it out there and let us know how he's feeling. So we have him on the show today to do just that. Y'all, give it up for the man, the myth, the legendary shit starter, Santana Nature Boy Trinidad. Woo!
Hey, ladies. How y'all doing? Thanks
What's
for the
up?
invite.
What's
What's up?
What's up?
So, we heard you had something to say.
I do. I actually have something I need off my chest to all the ladies. And I'm gonna save that for the end though. I'll save it for the end.
Okay. Okay.
okay? So it must be juicy and good, I guess, if we got to save it to the end.
I wouldn't say juicy, but it's definitely something that I'm pretty sure I'm not the only guy that feels this way.
No, we definitely want to hear it, and this is definitely a safe area for you to say it. So you'll have your opportunity.
Right, exactly. So you know what? Let's get right into these questions because we sent out a SOS to our people on our Facebook group, like, yo, y'all need to email us some questions and let us know how y'all feeling. Because, both Chantel and I have other friends that are, dating during COVID, and people are just trying to figure it out. Like, as if COVID
Yeah.
challenges aren't enough in itself, I'm sure dating is just as challenging, right? So, what has dating been like for you out there, Chantel? We're gonna start with you. Let us know what's up.
Ooh, put me right in the hot seat, huh?
In the hot seat.
You know, it has been challenging, you know, going out. First of all, I want to feel safe, it's COVID, but also online dating is can be scary because you don't know if you're getting the right person or anything can happen like that. But for me, it's been a hit and miss, but things are looking up.
Okay, okay. So online dating, are we speaking Christian Mingle, farmers only? What we
I don't have, well, the only one I use is Tinder. So, guys, sorry I'm not on there anymore, but that's the one I was using.
oh, that's what you were using, Tinder. Okay, okay.
That was my platform of choice where I
Uh,
went shopping.
so what's up with you, Santana? You single? You know a little things, or you in a relationship, or it's complicated, or you don't want to say what's going on?
No, I'm not single. I'm involved. I'm not dating, thank God. Um
Okay.
yeah, I'm glad I don't have to swim in that pool. It's a
Oh,
little
luckily.
yeah, it's a little treacherous, little tainted out there. So I'm glad I'm situated.
Well,
Exactly.
tell us more. I'm sure your friends come to you with their stories of what they're hearing and seeing and going through. You
Mm-hmm.
know, guys talk to guys differently than they talk to girls. So we stealing you from the guys.
Most of the time, my female friends are the ones that reach out for because men like to be um they feel like asking for help and advice sometimes is a little too non-masculine. So they try to act like they got everything all
Excuse me, can
together.
you repeat that one more time for the men in the back?
Yeah, sometimes men don't, are not they don't always ask for help. A lot of my male friends are not the ones that ask for advice. It's usually and I do have some that do, but it's usually my female friends that are asking for advice or want to vent, want my perspective on, certain things that's going on.
So speaking of the females, right? A lot of my friends feel like it may be complicated to decide whether when they see a guy they like, let's say on an app or at the grocery store or, wherever you might be able to come in contact with somebody. Do guys like find it sexy when women shoot their shot, or would they rather be the ones that, let's say, chase and pounce on the woman?
I think a lot of men are not honest about, the answer to that question. They will say that men do love the chase, but
you always say that,
nothing.
Chanel.
Yeah, men love the chase, but nothing would stroke a man's ego more than an attractive woman coming on to him. But it's just the matter in which she comes on to him. It can be sexy. There's an art in being able to pursue a man and shoot your shot, but still also being able to allow him to chase. You know what I mean? You can be a little subtle with your choosing signals, and women send choosing signals all the time. When you're in the grocery store, you see an attractive guy walking down the aisle, and I tell my male friends that 2 to 3 second stare that she gives you, that's a choosing signal. That's her saying, okay, there's something about you. You got my attention here. Now I need you to follow up. You should be walking behind me trying to figure out why I was looking at you that way. Every woman is not going to come out and say, hey, I think you're cute. What's your number? You know what I'm saying? You come here often. It's not going to be that. Sometimes it's subtle body language, is looks, things of that nature, flirting with her hair when you come by. You just got to know it when you see it.
So say you see it and you know it, you get the signal, but it's like an age difference. Either the guy might be too old, or the girl might be too young, or the guy's young. Because let me tell you something, these young guys, they really giving out these choosing signals. And they run you down, okay?
Yeah.
But what about that? What's with the age gap? What do you think about that?
I think it depends on how old the two people are. There's people who may feel like a 10-year age gap is a big difference. And it can be because two people that are that far apart might not be in the same places of their life. They might not have the same desires. They might not have the same goals. Like, let's just say the guy is 30 and the woman that he likes is about 40 years old. If she is willing to give a guy that young a shot, I don't think there's anything wrong with it, as long as he has the mental capacity to deal with the woman that's her age.
I was just going to say that it's really about your mental capacity, no matter what age you are, because some 40-year-old men could also behave like they're 20. Right. And some 40-year-old women, vice versa. So it's really about where you are as far as maturity level. Also, it's important to know like what you like. Do we like the same things? Like, I'm 10 years older than you. Do we like the same things? Like, I'm trying to chill. What you trying to do?
And you don't have to like all the same things, because keep in mind that we look for people who are, I think, too much like us sometimes. And that's why we don't have the spontaneous things going on. We don't have the variety in our lives, because we're always looking for somebody who likes exactly what we like, thinks exactly how we think. And anybody who dated themselves, that would be a failed relationship. So sometimes that young guy that's gonna take you to that place to have fun that you might have not normally went if you was dealing with a guy that was your age, that might be what you need. And he might need a woman who's a little more, I don't want to say nourishing, but older women tend to know how to treat a man, because
that's the right word.
No. Yeah, they've been through it. They've seen.
Yeah, a lot of them want a mommy. They do. They want a mother.
But that's the thing I'm thinking about. Okay, so if you got a 30-year-old man and you got a 40-year-old woman, it might seem good because he want to go to the little thing and do laser tag and do the different stuff that you wouldn't normally do. But as we go down the line and we start to get into more complicated things that may come up in a relationship, you know how to have fun, but when it comes to something serious, you might not be able to handle that as well. And then I'm always taking the lead because you're not
older or
have to experience those things.
Yeah, I can see that. And then also too, if you reverse the roles and the guy is 40 and the female is 30, There's going to be a different dynamic there too. And I think when it comes to older women dating younger men, the older woman is always waiting for the young guy to play catch up. Because she's usually in a place in her life where there's certain things that she's no longer entertaining. And that's why young guys like older women sometimes, because you'll realize that it's less drama. You know, you'll realize that an older woman is a lot more decisive than a woman your age sometimes. You ask a woman 40, 45 what you want to do, and she'll tell you, like, she actually knows what she wants to eat. Believe it or not. Like, you know what I mean?
Unfair. Like, come on, run that back. That's so unfair. That has nothing to do with it.
It's the truth.
But I get what he's saying though. I mean, I'm pushing it. I'm pushing that 4-0, but I still don't know what I want to eat.
I still don't know what I want to eat. I have no idea what I want to eat.
But I do get what you're saying though. I do get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying. Yeah. And you know what? So with my husband and I, we are like 6-7 years apart. When he was in high school, I was still in middle or elementary school. So he'd be like, "Oh, you remember that?" No, because I'm still with Barbie. I wasn't, you know what I mean? Yeah. But then again, some things I do remember, but some things I don't. So then the things that you might have in common to start off, as you get older in a relationship, those same things might not happen. So it's like, that brings me to the next thing that somebody asked: how much time do you invest in a relationship before you decide, hey, this person, he or she is not for me?
Oh, I can answer that one.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it. What you got?
1 week.
Yes, because don't ask.
1 week, if you're lucky.
You want the person to be fully vested by date number 2. That's her thing. She and we've been going back and forth about this.
Let me explain it, because she makes it seem so much worse than it is.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think that when you choose someone that you want to date, that you do need to just have that one focus in mind. Because me, I'm never just like looking to have fun. You know, I can be with myself. I'm perfectly fine with that. But if I am going to date you, I am going to spend some time on you. I want to make sure that it's worth my time. And this is something that, you know, you think that this could be a future with. Not like, let's get married this second, like second date, let's get married. But I don't want you dating anyone else. I don't. That is like a rule of thumb. If you do it, it's done. There's no discussing it, talking about it, coming back from it. It is a wrap.
I think that is a big problem that women have in dating, is y'all put all of y'all eggs in one basket way too soon.
Hold up. That's not the eggs. We're not having sex.
No. Hold on. Just hear me out for a second, right? Hear me out for a second. A woman who is single. You seen yourself in the mirror lately, Chantel?
Yeah, I'm looking at her right now.
All right. So you're smart, sophisticated, you articulate well, you're attractive, you got things going on. And when a man meets you, he's supposed to have it in his mind that you're not seeing anybody else. That's not gonna be beneficial for you when you're dating. You should date multiple men.
So what she's saying is that the man should not date anyone else but her. After the 3rd date, she switched it from the 2nd date. So she's saying, by the time we go on 3 dates, you need to say, I'm fully invested in you. And
not fully vested, but
so you want it by the 3rd date, you want to be exclusive.
No titles or anything like that. But I want to give you a fair shot. So if I don't trust you, you're not going to get far with me. And that's the thing. If I feel like, well, you know, we're dating and we're, you know, talking and then you're doing other things too. For me, that just doesn't work for me. It just doesn't.
But I think that for you to have success at dating, I think you may have to pull back on that because it's not realistic.
That's one thing I'm not gonna budge on. You have to look at your own self-worth. That's what I'm looking at. If you feel like that you are worth it, so if I'm taking time out to just invest in you, get to know you, I only want the same. That's it. I'm not asking to be your wife. I'm not even asking to be your girlfriend.
But you have to understand that to a man, that's exactly what it sounds like.
Oh, really? So how should I word that?
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. If I'm dating you and we get to date number 3 and you don't want me seeing other women.
Now listen, hold on, let's back up. Everybody don't get to date number 3. Like it's very, very few.
But that's what
that
he
even
said.
get.
If I get to it, if he gets to
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm saying. If I that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
If I get to date number 3, now keep in mind the time frame in which you are going on these dates may not be enough time to actually get to know someone anyway for a man to feel like Chantel is now the only female that I'm going to see and I'm going to cut all these other women that I'm dating off. And he can't expect you to do the same because your attention needs to be one, not given exclusively because of an amount of time. If you're dating 3 guys, right? And I didn't say sexing, you're dating 3 guys, right? So now it's supposed to get to a point where one of these men separates themselves from the pack.
Right.
And that's the guy that you give the time and attention to. When
Right.
he decides, you know what, Chantel, I'm at a point now where I want to spend more time with you. I want to get to know you. I'm not seeing anybody else. Are you seeing anybody else? The conversation has to be had.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. So it doesn't go like, oh, we've been on 3 dates now. Now you have to decide if I'm the only person you're going to see or you're going to continue doing whatever you're doing. Not like that. Like, of course, it's a vibe. Of course, it's something that has grown into something, you know, because I don't have a lot of time to go on dates. So our 3 days may be 3 months apart, you know, 90 days, 60 days, who knows? You know, it's not like we're going on 3 dates Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Now, decision day. No. It's a vibe. It's a feeling. It's an understanding.
So you're going on the vibe, right? A lot of men don't actually come out and say what you said. Like
they don't.
It be the vibe that we're getting that says that, oh, he wants to be my man.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, like as a man, like I've never pursued a female and gave 2 shits about who else she was seeing.
Oh, okay.
Like
you
never.
Shouldn't, if that's what you want, right?
Because if I was single and I saw you out somewhere and I approach you and I ask you what's your name and da 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 da, we get to a point where we exchange numbers. I'm calling you and I'm texting you. I'm never gonna ask you, are you seeing anybody?
Interesting.
Because in my mind, number one, if I'm pursuing you and I like you and I'm getting to a point where I feel like I want to spend more time with you, whatever, I don't care who else you spending time with, because I'm gonna submit myself and make you want to spend more time with me. My only goal is to get you to want to spend more time with me. I don't care what else you got going on. And that's why we got this new age of dating where everybody's entitled. Like everybody wants something just like that without putting in the work. And that's why I say, like, a man, a couple of dates or whatever, being exclusive with you, to a man, that sounds too much like.
So let's not look at the date aspect.
But I'm just saying, even the time, like even a month, like it sounds too much like we're being too serious too soon.
But I'm not. I don't come off like that. I don't word it like that. She's my best friend, so she knows me. I can't.
No. I understand. I can understand exactly what you mean. I'm just saying to a man, our mental.
But I don't give them that. I don't make them feel like, okay, the way she's saying it, because she know me and she know how passionate I am about it. But when I'm delivering it, it's much more soft.
But then you'll cut the ass off if you find out that they're dating somebody else.
Right.
Right.
So you didn't have to say. They just know when they block, you know, they block.
Once the conversation gets to the point of I'm asking you for your phone number, asking to see you, if you're seeing somebody at that point, it's going to show itself anyway, because I'm going to be trying to get so much of your time. It's going to put you in a bind trying to do both. And women have not figured that out yet. Like, a man doesn't really have to tell you everything. And that would be nice if because a man should let a woman know what it is in the beginning and let her make the choice. Don't steal her choice.
That would be appreciative.
Right. But at the same time, I've never been able to understand how someone attractive gets pursued by somebody, someone who knows they're attractive. Like, you know you're attractive, the guy may be attractive, and assume that this attractive woman, her phone is completely dry. That has never made sense to me. So that's why I say, like, when I try to pursue you, I don't care who else is texting you good morning. I don't care who else is texting you good night. When I'm trying to spend time with you, I'm gonna maximize my time. You can go out on another date. You can go out on another date right after my date. And I'm already figuring out the next date. I don't care what you're doing.
I can't see that. That you would not care if she just got off another date and then going on a date with you. Like, nobody's gonna go.
Saying that if he really feeling you like that, he gonna do everything in his power to make sure that all your time is taken up and to let you know that you are being pursued.
Yeah, I'm trying to win you.
Ghosting, you ain't gotta worry about him texting you and trying to figure out if he like you or not. He gonna let you know.
You would be surprised the work men put in if they know you're seeing somebody else. There's 4 C's that a man responds to